Alright guys, welcome back. Rubber Biscuit, of course. Here we are, Anno 1800. Oopsie daisies there. Now, we are just about to the point where we can upgrade some of these workers. And it looks like we have a resident quest. And we got a good bit of wood, so we will go ahead and upgrade a couple of these folks. Age of Industrialization. Alright, so we can see our workers here. So they definitely want sausage, and they're eventually going to want bread, soap, and a school. Their happiness is going to come from a church, and everyone's favorite, beer. Now, first of all, we need to get, I like to go ahead and get brick production set up, but probably first, we need to take care of their needs so that they stay a little happy. But, I mean, eventually, they pretty much stay happy. But again, they are going to need some sausage. But like I said, I like to start off with a brick production first.
You can make better what's already gold.
Offers us a puzzle quest. Let's see.
I've something to put before a townsperson.
Find and collect the wild animals. Anybody see the wild animals walking around in our town? Kind of look like some wild animals right there, but maybe it wasn't. Let's see if we can get lucky and find these guys real quick. There's one.
We'll gather and
Got him.
your elf.
There we go. 20 schnapps, just like that. Easy money. All right. Now let's continue. Let's upgrade a couple more to some good workers. We still want to make sure we have a decent farmer population as well. Now let's see. For one of these mines, 50 workers, 25. Okay. Not too bad. We have one clay deposit up there. I think that might be it. Oh, we got one up there. We will go ahead. We'll just take this closer one for now. Make sure we have enough wood for that. We're going to need 8. Okay, by the time we have everything set up, we should be just fine. But just in case, let's speed things up. We'll throw that down. Keep producing some wood. So we can actually see this 30 seconds. This actually takes a minute. So we can actually throw down 2 brick factories. So let's see. Let's go ahead. We will try to make it as even as possible here. We'll just do our normal road. Oops. Now we do need to build our small warehouse, which we will put right beside it. So that way the clay can come out, we can create our bricks, and it comes right to our storage warehouse. We'll speed up time just a tad here as we wait for this wood to come through. We are definitely going to need to upgrade. So once we get 20 bricks, 20 wood, we will upgrade that. We will absolutely get that taken care of as soon as possible. Now we're waiting on a little bit more wood, of course. The usual bottleneck suspect, I would believe. Just about every game I've played, it always comes down, well, how much wood can we get and how fast can we get it? Okay, we will go ahead and we will just bring our road and connect. That way we're connected to everything down here. They have access to the dock. And now we are short a couple workers, so let's go ahead.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Oh, somebody's already expanded to another island, maybe, it looks like. Definitely looks like. So obviously we're only over here. Let's see, let's slow down time. If we were going to expand to another island, obviously can't go there, that's taken. The only other island that's, well, we don't want that island. Grapes and fur, maybe. I wouldn't mind this just because we can get the hops and red peppers there. But it's a bit far. Nitrates there. Peppers here. Really would like the hops so we can make some beer. Because we do not have hops here, unfortunately. Now we are kind of panicking now. I'm like, oh no, we're going to need to pick things up, I bet, aren't we? Let's see. And of course, once we get workers, we can build sails and, you know, build some more ships at the harbor and everything. So Getting more workers is definitely our priority. Which, of course, is going to take some more wood. Which I almost wonder if I should save up on wood and either build another storage facility here with a small warehouse, or if I should just go ahead and save up and upgrade this warehouse, which I think I'm going to go the route of save and upgrade. So let's go ahead and speed things up as fast as we can as we wait to get 20 and 20. We can see our workers up here working just as fast as they can. And clay's taking even longer, of course. This takes a whole minute to produce the clay. Man, so maybe we should... Part of me's thinking we should just go ahead and bite the bullet and throw down another warehouse. It is only 10, so that's really not that bad. And I have absolutely no problem doing it, so that is exactly what we're going to do. We'll throw it down right there. So hopefully these guys now will just bring the shirts right in here instead of worrying about that, making the trip. We have the money. It's no problem to throw down another one. It really is not. Costs 20 in maintenance, 500. Super cheap to throw down, so we might as well. Now then, back to this. All right, we're done with that. So we need 40 more workers. So let's go ahead and keep upgrading. Upgrading.
A new milestone.
There we go. Now we can actually build our shipyard where we can build more ships. And of course, we are going to need sails for those ships. But to start, we're really just going to need more workers. So let's really just keep these going. Definitely we just need more and more and more and more wood. Just can't seem to quite produce enough, can we? And honestly, with that said, I wonder if it might be beneficial to go ahead and throw down another one. I almost don't want to, since we already have 3 set up already. I think we're okay with just the 3. I think so. If anyone thinks otherwise, please, please, please tell me. Feel free to leave the comment there, because we're all trying to get better here, right? Check our production. Still doing good on fish. Schnapps doing good. Shirts, clay. Okay. We definitely need to go ahead and maybe try to even worry about sausage now. As happiness, not exactly super happy, but good enough. Which obviously happiness comes from the church and everything else they might need. But at some point we're going to want to upgrade these workers. So it's nice to go ahead and get their needs. And of course, it'll make us some more money. Which of course, everybody likes money. Now let's see. We will look at our workers. Sausage production. Now of course, pig farms does bring down our attractiveness. So don't want to quite overdo it, but still want to make sure we get enough out. So it is a 1-to-1 ratio here. Plenty of wood. And we'll actually just put these back here with the storage facility. So let's see. I wonder if we could squeeze it in right here. We are going to have to make the most of the space that we can get here. So I will actually put you there. And we'll put our pig farm right next to it. Where we need to throw down 5 little pig farms. So we'll squeeze him in there. 2, 3. Just like a puzzle. And 5. There we go. Of course, we will connect everything by road. Just in case, we'll circle it. But there we go. Now we have some sausage set up. And obviously missing goods. So 1-to-1 ratio. This will take a full minute. And then they will take a full minute and everything will kind of work itself out. So that should take care of that. And honestly, we can actually go ahead and start on the bread as well. So this actually, the bakery only takes 50 workers and everything else actually takes farmers. So that said, we're actually, let's go ahead and throw down a few more residents. Especially, we need to kind of really pick things up as our competitors continue to settle on more and more islands. We definitely don't want last pick, which it seems like we're definitely heading that way. All right, so we got all Let's see. We can go ahead and maybe upgrade a few more of these homes. Okay. I wonder if we should go ahead and just sit down and get ready for our sales. I don't think we should. I think we should focus on maybe getting our bread and our basics up, making a lot more money, and getting these workers a little more content, and then eventually, worry about happiness and kind of go from there. So that said, I think over here we will work on our bread. So that takes a minute, 30 seconds. So we could do 2 grain farms, 1 flour mill, and 1 bakery. So let's see what we can do. So I will try to skinny it up this way as best we can.
I could simply go to press.
Oh, let's check our newspaper. How do we think we're doing, everyone?
To meet
Oh,
a patron is utterly humbling. If
I'm
there is
almost
anything you
positive
can do,
Anne
anything
Harlow
really,
is actually
imagine it,
a pirate,
and we
but
can
that's
do
okay.
it.
I'm sure everybody knows you do not want to spend your influence to change any of this. That's just bad news bears. Trust me. I actually did that in one of my first playthroughs, and boy, did I pay the price. So we'll go ahead and publish that.
Uncompromising journalism.
And then he gets all happy. He's very happy we didn't try to change much, so we will take it. And now then, we will actually put down, let's see, I wonder, we should go ahead and maybe squeeze. We'll try to squeeze him right here. Touching, get as much of all this as we can. Almost got it all. 2 more. There we go, so we have that. Now we have enough brick, actually. We'll try to put this close enough in the middle here. And then our bakery as well. We will go ahead and plop down right beside it. And we are still using these old roads. We don't necessarily need to be wasting our bricks quite on paved streets just yet. That's not quite. So we will go ahead and put our small warehouse down right beside the bakery, so it's an easy trip. And of course, we want to connect it. So hopefully that made sense here. So let's see. We got our grain production, which takes a minute. So a minute and a minute.
We need
The flour mill takes 30 seconds to process, so kind of 2 to 1 here. So this can handle 2 farms. And then the bakery takes a minute as well. So everything should time out just perfectly. Easy walk right into storage. Into the warehouse. So we have all that taken care
We've
of.
got our interests
And
at
slowly
heart.
but surely we will take care of those goods of sausage and our bread. And then, of course, once we get enough workers, we can start producing some steel beams, some soap, which soap is going to be our money maker, of course, as well, producing enough and actually selling it to the prison that thankfully is close by. And once we get enough, we will place down our church. But I do almost want to get started and go ahead and plop down building some
No harm in a
sales.
bit of fun, a bit
Although
of
we're
filth.
slowly
Keeps the
getting
oil
there
lit
with
when
our
works waned
the
your wit.
bricks. So we actually see, so we actually have a perfect little ratio going right now for wool. So we'll go ahead and probably include 1 more wool and then our sail maker as well. So I will actually wait until we have our 10. So in the meantime, I will go ahead and place down just a couple more farmers residents here. Oh, I thought maybe I could squeeze 1 more in there, but maybe not. Might have to rethink that side. Bring this all the way around. We'll actually speed up time just a tad here. Just watching this number of bricks go up. Watching the number of bricks. Watching the number of bricks. Okay, we should be all right there. Let's see. Sales. We need 10 of them. That's all right. I wonder if we should just go ahead and start on this side, or if we should just pop it in right here. Because again, small island, so we got to utilize the most space we can. I'm gonna say we'll put our sail maker. We're gonna put our sail maker right here, and we'll put our next thing of wool. Actually, man, where are we gonna put this? I think, we'll just put him maybe right here. Or honestly, as long as the wool can get to the storage, it'll get here. But at the end of the day, I think we'll be perfectly fine putting it closer beside it. I'm thinking about putting it here. In fact, I really am thinking about putting it right here. I think squeezing it in hopefully won't affect. It is going to affect just 99% though. Don't want to slow that down almost at all. So we'll actually just throw everything down right there. And we'll actually build a little road right there, just so they're touching, they can deliver everything we need. Go ahead and build it. So with this little road right here, these guys are able to create the wool, which should go straight into our sail maker. So we will actually double check that, and we'll actually find out right now. Maybe not. Not if they don't want to, I guess, huh? Definitely not if they don't want to. So maybe I should rethink this. Looks like he's just delivering right there. Well, ain't that something? Lucky us. Okay, so let me see. I actually need, unfortunately, to demolish that, which of course we don't get paid back of any of that. Which, of course, perfectly fine. So let's, again, we will build this right beside it, which I guess I could have moved the road, scooted it over, now that I think about it. But just for simplicity's sake, we'll just build it right beside. Everything kind of lines up anyways from this direction. And now everybody's happy. So now we have our sheep farm go straight to our sail makers, and everybody wins. Everybody's happy there. And of course, we do need to keep an eye on our coins. So coins is definitely something we kind of need to keep an eye on. Let's see, we got another resident quest. A photography request. Not necessarily worth our time right now in the moment, unfortunately for them. So we are making a profit now, which is nice. So we can actually see our farmers creating 406, where our workers creating 544. So that's exciting. So, and again, we only have 300, it looks like 356, where we have about 500 farmers.
I need something
let's
to
actually
blunt
see.
my
So
rage on.
just to make sure our statistics here, we got everything production wise. So plenty of sausage production, it looks like. Bread production doing well as well. So that is all good things. All good things to see right there. Actually, let's check on that storage. So we are, looks like, have a little surplus of sausage as it's storing up. And same with the bread. Stable. We like that. Like that. But of course, we do want to keep upgrading these guys. And eventually, we'll have enough bricks to plop down a church for everybody. And then these guys will actually be super happy. So we can see +8 from these happy farmers. +18 from a content worker. So just wait till he's a happy worker. We'll get him some soap and everything else he might want as his levels. You know, the new ones are slowly realizing, well, they can get our goods. Or get the goods they need, at least. So very exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. Slowly but surely, we're getting there and catching up with the rest of the world. And we need to start strategizing on what island we want to take. Obviously, one we want a relatively big one. Oh man, I kind of like this. Hops and nitrate. Furs, peppers. Kind of thinking that might be the move and what we end up doing. So I'll definitely have to think about that one a little bit. And if you guys have any recommendations as well, I am all ears. I would be more than happy to listen and hear what you guys have to say. Because again, I'm not exactly the best. And of course, our Ann Harlow, the one we don't have good relations with, She's our pirate lord, so I'm not surprised, as her pirate ships are already going around, sailing around. And it looks like we are producing some sails, so we'll have plenty of sails, whether to sell or to build our own boats with. So super exciting stuff all the way around. We can see we do have a lot of wood stored up now. So we'll go ahead and throw in some more workers. Uh-oh, and we now need, we need more farmers. So we'll go just plop down some farmhouses. That's no problem. Especially when wood is not a problem. And there we go. And then we can see as everybody moves back in, you know, we got more farmers moving into town. They slowly realize they have enough goods. Actually, I need to just double check, make sure we have enough fish production now that we've added a couple more folks. So we do need to put down another fishery, which that is absolutely no problem. I don't want anybody to go hungry around here. That is for darn sure. So we'll just plop that down right beside here, and we'll actually build our road, connect it, and there we go. That should take care of that. Again, we'll check our production again. Everything's fine. That's good. Looks like we could produce some more schnapps. It looks like even too. So maybe that might be what we do here before we finish up just another episode. Yes, yes, I know we need some more farmers. Everybody is slowly but surely moving in. And I need to check. Let's make sure, just make sure we are producing enough shirts, which barely. 90%. Not quite 100%, but close. It's close. So that is definitely something I will have to keep an eye on moving forward. And once we get our farmer workforce back to a good balance, maybe even a surplus, maybe I could throw down another potato, some more potatoes, just to cover our schnapps. Because of course that is going to be a happiness requirement. But maybe 90% might be enough to cover it, at least for a little while. We'll see. We got a lot of questions, a lot of question marks. But I do want to finish out this episode here. I know there was a lot going on. I feel like I'm talking a million miles a minute, but trying to keep these quick, about 20, 25 minutes a piece as I can, or as best I can. But to finish out this episode, we're going to plop down our church. And then hopefully moving forward, we'll get our steel production set up. Maybe if we do have iron, which we do, we'll get some steel beams going, and then we'll get some soap going. But hopefully with the steel, we definitely need to get our ships going so that we can actually get out and settle some more islands. So that is absolutely what we need to do. So maybe we'll have to hold up on the soap just for now, but we have plenty to do. We definitely see we're making quite a profit now with our little balance. And let's see, here we go for our church. Definitely want to build this in a kind of centralized location that covers all the roads. So I'm unfortunately thinking we're gonna have to demolish these guys here and plop our church down right in here. Or actually, let's double check. If I was gonna do it maybe even right here, I bet you the roads would still connect. Or maybe if I just did it there and then we could build another house right there. It looks like it's green everywhere. Maybe not so strong down there in the corner, but that's okay. This will definitely guarantee it, you know, services everybody up this way. So I wonder even if I did it right here. Now I'm just kind of torn of where we're going to put this bad boy down at. Because I don't want to miss out on this corner up here. Just trying to think ahead. Think if it's easy to expand. We'll plop it down right here. This is exactly what we're going to do. We'll put him down. Put some more homes next to it. Let's see, we can actually build our road. And we will surround it best we can. So there we go. And just like that, everybody's happy. And we're seeing now our balance is going up, up, up. And we can actually see now. So our farmers almost making us 400, but our workers coming in as the workforce, obviously making us 888 in our balance. So the more we can get these coins up, the better. The higher we can get this, our balance, the better. Obviously, the more population we can get, the better. The higher tier, the more stuff, everything better. So just in comparison, our happy farmer here, bringing in 8 income. Happy worker, bringing in 24. So just a little bit of a difference. You can see our town, everybody here is happy, running around, got some carriages. Whew. So needless to say, a lot going on, a lot to do, and I feel like we've just barely even scratched the surface. So again, guys, my name is Rubber Biscuit. Hope you guys absolutely enjoyed. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all in the next one, and please, please, please feel free to leave some comments for me if you got any tips, any reworks, anything I could do to maybe get better at the game, and hopefully get good enough to take down some of our rivals. So definitely appreciate everybody tuning in and stopping by, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next one.